5 a.m., truck coffee, smoke by the county line. Sun still drunk, hanging low like a guilty sign. I didn't fall off all at once, nah. It took its time. Missed one step, then another, then the whole damn rhyme. Used to move when the whistle blew. Now I move when I feel. World kept picking up speed. I just learned how to kneel. Told myself I was resting, calling right heel. Truth is nobody needed me fast anymore, that's real. Office chair still warm, but my name went cold. Meetings kept rolling, just minus my soul. I was there but invisible, heavier than old, like a ghost with a badge and a story nobody told. Bottle said, slow it down, son, I got you tonight. I said, just till the noise don't sound like a fight. Every sip into a beat, a little more out of line, till the world stopped waiting and I stopped chasing time. Didn't lose my place, I lost the rhythm first. Didn't hear the bell toll, just the thirst. Ain't nobody pushed me out, that's the curse. They just kept moving on and I stayed rehearsed. I didn't die that night, but I learned what is worth when you're breathing but you don't shake the dirt. Yeah, I didn't lose my place, I lost the rhythm first. Now I gotta build a beat the world can feel when it hurts. At midnight, neon cross flickers by the liquor store. Blood on my knuckle, mirror don't lie anymore. Saw the devil wear my face, said, boy, you done before. God, stay quiet, but the silence hit the floor. She said, I love you, why, but I can't love you dead. Drive the train on the table, Bible under the bed, gun in the glove box, prayers in my head. I've been drinking to forget, but I remember what I said. When told God I ain't asking you to save me clean, just don't let me ride here unseen. Devil laughed, said you already chose the scene. I said I'm still breathing, that don't mean what you mean. I didn't lose my place, I lost the rhythm first. Lost myself trying not to hurt. I ain't begging for mercy, I'll take the curse. If I hurt my way back through the blood and the dirt, I don't need forgiveness dressed up in church, just a fire in my chest that burns and works. Yeah, I didn't lose my place, I lost the rhythm first. Now I'm building my own damn beat, let the world feel it or learn. It's 5 in the morning, others still half asleep. You swing your legs on the bed like a debt you gotta keep. No choir in the sky, just a flickering motel sign, buzzing like a conscience you've been ducking for years at a time. Dust on your boots, Bill Murray in your head. You ain't praying for tomorrow, just getting out of bed. The cracked mirror don't lie, it just waits its turn. Shows every bridge you lit and never watched burn. You say nothing, you move There's a Bible by the lamp. You don't touch it, don't run. And a bottle in the sink, bleeding clear down the drain, done. You hear a voice say, son, you still think you're clean. You mutter back, no, just done being me. You didn't get saved, you got disciplined, didn't find light. You quit slipping, no hallelujahs, no white dove, just stopping the knife every time you step up. You ain't happy, you ain't free, you ain't proud, but you stand your ground when the night gets loud. You ain't forgiving, hell, that ain't the win. You just stop betraying the man you're in. Flashback cut, barroom neon, a hand on your sleeve. Wild love like gasoline, burn faster than believe. She said you swear you'll change every time you're scared. You said this time's different, like you always dared. Gun in the glove box, rust biting the steel. You never pulled the trigger, still learn how it feels. Every line you crossed drew another one back, till your soul fell rented and your spine went slack. Now it's just you and the clock on the wall, ticking like a judge that don't care at all. You look at the sink, say, devil, you ain't good. Then you wash your hands slow like a man who should. You don't beg forgiveness, you don't make a scene. You just do the work, dull, ugly, clean. You didn't get saved, you got your way back. One straight morning at a time, no track, no crown, no cure, no peace above. Just learning how to live without lying to love. You still feel the hate, yeah, that scar stays sore. People don't return once they walk out the door, but you stand upright when the past comes in. And sometimes standing still is how a man wins. Bars like buzzing, bugs hitting the screen. Coffee gone cold on the kitchen sink. Clock says 7, I said 6 again. That's how the cracks first started showing in. She's by the window, folding yesterday. I'm digging for words I already spent. Boots by the door, dust on the floor. Every promise I make don't hold shape anymore. Phantoms low, like it knows my sins. I swear I mean it, just never win. Time don't rush me, it just stays long enough to watch my word decay. She said I believe you, and step back slow, like a dog that's learned where not to go. Ain't no fire in her eyes tonight, just a woman learning how to survive, trust dying. I didn't cheat, I didn't run, I didn't lie, alright. I just let my words ride every time they met the light. Love didn't leave in a scream or shove. I swore forever with a careless tongue, but forever needs a man who shows up when it's done. She didn't fall out of love because of pain or shove. She fell out cause I made love unsafe to trust. She packed light, left the cross by the sink. Said keep this, you don't use it when you drink. I poured another, not to forget her face, but to drown the truth. I kept beating space. Mirror of a porcelain, don't blink a lie. Just shows a man who keeps running out of tried. I tell myself you meant it then, but meaning don't count if it don't reach the end. Guitar leans crooked by the hallway wall, strings still tied, I don't touch them at all. I talk about God like we're still tied, but I don't live a life he'd stand beside. I asked the dark, was I weak or flawed? It said, son, love needs weight, not God. If your word don't hurt when it hits the ground, don't act surprised when nobody sticks around. I didn't lose her cause I didn't care enough. I lost her cause my care was always talking tough. No vow, no ring, no holy book could save a love from a man who won't stand where he looks. So tonight I wash my hands in cold sink light, cut my palm on truth, let it sting me right. I ain't begging her back, I ain't chasing ghosts. I'm learning to be heavy where my word goes. If love ever finds me down this road again, it won't hear a promise, it'll see a man. That's the only kind of faith that holds up, son. A word that weighs as much as what you've done. Sun ain't even up, but I don't wait all night. Empty bottle sweating by the bed, mirror won't fight. Used to wake to a whistle, booze by the door. Now the dead don't knock, I don't answer no more. Clock on the wall, quit talking to me. Calendar curled up like a lost belief. No boss, no bill, no reason to run. World kept spinning, just forgot my name, son. Wind through the window, smell like rust and rain. I ain't broke from drink, I'm broke from no lane. A man without hours, without weight or room. That's how you turn a heart into a loaded tool. Devil didn't grab me, he just pulled up a chair. Said, boy, when nobody waits, nobody cares. I laugh like it's nothing, but my spine went cold. Cause freedom without structure feels a lie like a hole. I didn't fall to the bottom, I fell off the line. Lost the hour, lost the order, lost the spine. When the days stopped counting me as a man, I grew old, just trying to stay. Just to feel the sound of a life with no edges, no up, no down. I ain't evil, I just quit holding the reins. first damn shape of a devil in pain. Met a woman, met a woman with wildfire head and a kiss. Loved me hardest when I was already missed. She said, you gonna rise, or you gonna ride. I said, baby, I'm trying, but I wasn't out. Powder on the table, cross around my neck, Bible in the drawer. Never paid in respect. I'd pray on my knees, then crawl back to sin. Put my palm on the truth, still wipe the blood in. Gun by the mattress, guitar with no tone, both waiting on hands that remembered what to do. I couldn't tell tired from lazy, from scared. Every excuse sounded honest when nobody cared. Stared at myself in a cracked motel glass. Asked you living or you just letting time pass. God didn't answer, but the silence hit hard. Like, son, even demons gotta punch a card. I didn't lose my soul, I misplaced my days. Let the hours ride, let the hunger fade. Hell ain't fire, it's a life with no frame. When nothing pulls you forward, not even the pain. So tonight I burn what kept me numb and blind. Wash my hands in ash, not looking for a sign. I ain't clean, I ain't saved, I ain't free from blame. But I picked up the clock and I called my name. Yeah, I ain't holy, but I'm back in the fight. Built a spine out of schedule, out of sweat, out of nights. If a man can face what he let himself be, that's the coldest kind of mercy I'll ever need. Dust floating slow. She didn't ask for a crown, just a place to lean her soul. He came in hot with excuses, dressed his fate. Called chaos circumstance, called a layaway. Monday he swore he was solid, boots on the floor. Tuesday he said he was tired, couldn't promise no more. 1 week full of vows, next week begging for time. He kept changing his weather, she kept reading the signs. She said, I ain't scared of storms, I'm scared of the ground. I need something that holds when the walls come down. He smiled like he heard her, but he stayed unbound. Girl, don't crack from thunder, it cracks when there's no sound. She didn't leave cause it hurt, she left cause she was tired of guessing who we'd be when the night caught fire. Love don't need wild hearts, wide and wired. It needs something steady when the days expire. Burn bright, yeah, but burned alone. When she needed a home, he was just a tone. She didn't leave for pain or the sins he'd shown. She left cause he was never the ground. After she gone, bottles line to sing, not to forget her face, just to keep the lie sing. He told the mirror, man, life done me wrong. Mirror didn't answer, just stare back long. Neon cross buzz outside the liquor store. Bible in the truck, never touched anymore. Blood in his mouth from biting truth back down. He drank to stay the victim, not to turn around. Wind hit hard like a preacher with no grace. He heard a voice say, I can't rest in that place. He lit a match, burned the notes he wrote. Ash on his hands like a final loaf. He said, God, I loved her the best. what broke us down. She didn't leave cause love ran dry. She left cause love can't live on try. Fire don't build nothing, it just eats the stone. And he was